In this video, we will be looking at how to make 100% palm oil soap. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Ego the Messy Super and I'm happy and glad to have you back to my channel. This week, we'll be looking at how to make 100% palm oil soap. Palm oil is one of the oils that is largely and locally produced here in Nigeria. We have lots of palm oil and it's one of the cheapest oils you can use in soap making production. As I said in previous video concerning one oil soaps, it will be great for us to see what each oils bring to the table when it comes to a balanced bar or a single bar of soap. So we've so far looked at coconut oil 100% and olive oil 100%. So let's see what palm oil brings to the table. Palm oil has great benefits when it comes to the skin and to the hair, okay? But we are focusing on the skin as we are making a bar soap for the skin. Palm oil is great in rejuvenating the skin, generating new skin cells, great in slowing down wrinkles, helps with skin elasticity, lightens dark spots and blemishes. Also great for a face bar of soap. It's great for face bars when you're making soap for the face. Palm oil is also known to have vitamin E in it, which is responsible for slowing down aging. Okay, so it's a great anti-aging oil. It leaves your skin soft and supple. Palm oil's profile acid is high in oleic acid and palmitic acid. These fatty acids are responsible for the hardness of the bar and the creamy nature of the bar. I love to have palm oils in my soap as it gives a rich, creamy lather. That for sure, I know. My palm oil soaps are rich in creamy lather and I always love to make or involve palm oils in most of my bar soaps. The lather effect, the bubbly effect, I am not so sure, and this is why we are doing a one oil soap, so you see what your palm oil can do for you, and then you can decide if you want to have 100% palm oil bar soap added to your line. So let's get into this video. Palm oil is made from the fruit of oil palm. Palm oil is one of the most produced oils in the world, and that is because it is extremely versatile. The production of palm oil has led to the deforestation and habitat destruction of elephants and monkeys, and it's gained a widespread of attention in recent years. Palm oil production has been a very controversial topic in the soap making community, and also studies show conflicts on whether palm oil can provide health benefits or not. Palm oil is a hard oil that is used to create a hard bar with stable lather. Look at how it is. It's already solidifying at room temperature, and this has to be melted in the double boiler for it to be used for the soap making production. Oil palm tree plantations are the main driver behind deforestation and have destroyed some of the most important environments on this planet. Tropical rainforest acts as the lungs of our planet, producing massive amounts of oxygen and helping to slow down global warming by trapping down carbon dioxide. And that is why in the soaping community, a lot of people do not like to use the palm oil, just to encourage the saving of the universe from climate change. Okay, so but in Nigeria we produce palm oil in large quantity, and I don't know if our soaping community is large enough for that movement. So however, it's still what we use in making our soaps, skin products, hair care products, and is versatile as we've said. So here I poured in my lye solution into my 100% palm oil, and as you can see, it hits a thick trace immediately, and that's because palm oil is a very, very hard oil. And I think I was soaping at a warm temperature that wasn't 10 degrees apart from each other. I'm soaping with a 5% super fat, just so you know, okay? And I'm pouring this right into my mold before it passes the stage that I can't get it into my mold. So palm oil is about 49 to 50% saturated fat, which is far better than coconut oil and even palm kernel oil, which is more than 85% saturated fat. So I need you to note that the more fat content, the more it is solid at room temperature. Saturated fat usually contains stearic acid and palmitic acid, which brings that hardness to your bar and a creamy lather to your bar. While unsaturated fat contains oleic and polyunsaturated fats, and this brings conditioning effects to your bar soap. Palm oil is a hard oil, and that means it is solid at room temperature. Palm oil brings hardness to your bar of soap, okay, and it is creamy. It gives you a creamy lather, and it is very conditioning to the skin as well. Cleansing, not so much. It's not high in cleansing properties at all, and neither is it high in bubbly properties. So when we get to the lather test, we'll see how that performs at the lather test. Now we have gotten everything into our mold, and I'll just try to tap this down. I'll tap this down and make sure that they sit in properly. When you pour in at a very, very thick trace, you stand a chance of having air bubbles in your soap, and you have pockets in your soap, that is holes in your soap. So make sure that you tap this well properly so that you can have an evenly smooth soap. So I'll just texture the top rather than leaving it the way it is. I'll just texture the top so it looks a bit more presentable. Guys, if you're not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for at this point? It helps us grow, and it encourages us to bring more valuable content to you. Smash the subscribe button, like our content, and comment, share, and we would be glad to have you in our family. Thank you. So this is what it looks like after being textured, and we'll leave this till the next day for it to be ready to unmold. Usually palm oil would take 3 to 4 hours to unmold, but there was no hurry for me. I decided to just leave this sitting in the mold till the next day. So here is the next day, and this is what it looks like, and we are unmolding this soap now. Look at the details on this palm oil soap. Look at that. If you remember what our coconut oil soap looked, it wasn't this detailed. It wasn't this detailed at all. Look at that. It's so detailed. So it means that if you would want to have this kind of details, if you're using a mold like this, then go for a palm oil in your recipe. It's lather time. So let's try out our palm oil 100% palm oil soap, and let's see what it does. Okay, you can see it almost wants to be like your olive oil, but it is a lot better. I didn't have to work it as long as I did for the olive oil. It's giving me a creamy lather and with very little bubbles. Like, those bubbles are so small. In fact, I don't even think, very little bubbles, and they are not even staying long at all. They are not stable at all. So there you go. Here you have it, your palm oil soap, 100%. It will give you conditioning effects. I feel the conditioning on my skin, and a creamy lather. Okay, so this is what your 100% palm oil looks like. All right, so if you'd want to add this to your line, then go ahead. Here's your recipe. Until I come your way next week, happy soaping.